Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. It seems like we were just with you seconds ago. We were. I tried to do with the iPad. It's not going to work. So I'm going to reverse order here, and I'm going to see if I can read comments on the iPad, which will make it a whole lot easier. And then we can still film on this one. Looks like some of y'all are coming back. We appreciate it. We really do. I've been a little heavy on the coffee today. So if I act a little jittery, that may be why. Mama, am I ever jittery?
Sometimes you get a little jittery.
I'm always in a fizz, ain't I?
Yeah.
Uh-huh, you know it. Okay, let's see if I come in over here so I can read the post. Seconds ago. Alright. We were. So y'all can tell it's going to be a little behind. But at least I can see you all over here. That's better. Thank you, Carol. So, we're doing new. I told you on the other video. So, what we're going to do new is this whole recipe is brand new. I've never made it. Mama don't even like it. She don't think. We don't know yet. So, what this recipe is going to be, if you all like the Chinese crab casserole that you can get when you go to the buffets, I like it. I like the creaminess of it. It's just good. This is called, I got this off the internet. This is not one of Mama's recipes for sure. Like she said, you can eat that, but I don't think I'll even eat it. I said, Mama, all you have to do is try it. And she said she wasn't that hungry. And we got pizza and cheese sticks left in there. She said, well, if I don't like it, I'll just eat pizza. I ain't feeling with it. But I said, I want to try it. And I'm sure y'all, because y'all been asking about different kind of meat, fish casserole. So we're going to try this one. This one is called a copycat casserole from, it says Hunan. I don't even know, but it's just the Chinese buffet. So we're going to try it. I'm going to read it to y'all, okay? So here is the ingredients I'm going to be using. This bag here was just 14 ounces. And that's the only one I could find here at our local store. So 16 ounces of crab meat or imitation crab meat. You can use any kind you want. You can use the expensive kind. You can use lump crab. You can use canned crab. The list goes on. But most of them use the imitation crab meat. And here it is. 2 cups of raw cabbage finely shredded. 1/4 cup of celery sliced thin. 1.5 cups of cheddar cheese. It says mild or sharp. 8 ounces of cream cheese softened. Is that soft, Mama?
No, it's not softened yet.
Okay. And 1/4 cup of sour cream. 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. 1/2 teaspoon of soy sauce. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, minced, whatever you want to use. 2 teaspoons of sugar. And 1 pinch of kosher salt or to taste. We're going to do that. So here we go. Can you all hear us still? Love crab. A lot of people do, Gary. Can you all hear us good? Float me some hearts if you can hear and see us, because now I'm all gun shy with using the other. Every time we try something new on video, and it don't quite work. But now I think this might work over here. It's a little behind, so your comments, but when I'm reading them, and what I'm hoping for is I can get the camera far enough away that you all can see me and Mama, and maybe a little better view of the food, and then I can read comments from over here. Hey, from Southern Illinois. Who wrote that? I just lost you. Colleen Kelly. Hey, from Southern Illinois. How are you doing? Hey, Ellen. Gross imitation, Ellen. You don't have to use imitation. You can use whatever you want. But imitation crab is made of other kinds of fish that we eat, that I eat. Mama don't eat it. But this is fish protein, Alaska pollock, and whiting. Is what these ingredients are mainly. So it's up to you. But imitation crab is an option. Use it or not, but you can substitute with whatever you want. The other stuff's more expensive, but I'm all for expensive if it Tastes good. I don't have a problem with it. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to touch y'all down. I'm going to show you. So can y'all see better? Is it a better angle? We're trying to grow, and you all say you want to see more Mama. I'm trying to get her in here. Mama, they think I slight you, and I'm a camera hog. Some of them do. Would you like more camera time, Mama?
No, I have enough camera time.
Mama don't like it. Sometimes y'all don't know. Mama's shy. She don't seem shy, but sometimes she can be. But anyway, this is just us, and you all know us. Some of you have been with us a while. You know what we do. It's just what we do. So I'm cutting this and kind of crumbling it both here. So I'm going to show you here. So I've cut it, and then I'm just kind of pinching it off because it'll kind of crumble up. You want it to be in good bite sizes. You don't want it to be huge or anything like that. Mom, are you looking forward to this, or are you just like,
No.
I could not care less?
I don't. It don't even appeal to me talking about it.
Also, you've grossed me out already. Most of the time, I don't fix anything Mama don't like, but I've had more and more people asking about tuna casserole, hot fish. I know Mama's not going to do tuna casserole. I will make it sometime for y'all. I do like it.
Like I say, you can eat it, but I don't want it.
And I'm not starving Mama. Trust me. I'll cook her something different. But
Oh, there's plenty to eat.
she says she didn't really care anyway. So, and we still got apples. We got all kinds of leftovers in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to put this in here right quick. This shouldn't take long, but if y'all like this, when you go to the Chinese buffet or order it off the menu, however you get it, hopefully this will be quick and easy that we can all learn how to do. So there it is. That's the crab prepared, ready to go. To me, imitation crab is just like stovetop stuffing. It's not my favorite, but I use it in recipes sometimes because it's easy. Now the next thing is the 2 cups of raw cabbage. Now the directions say to preheat your oven to 350.
I shall do that then.
Are you going to do that, Mama?
Yeah.
So if you preheat the oven to 350, and you're only going to cook this, it says for 30 minutes, but I don't know if it'll take that long or not. We're going to find out. And it just says to combine all the ingredients in a bowl and spray your pan and dump it in there. And then let it cook. So that part is easy. It's very short on your... can you see better? Me either, Mama. You don't like it either. Me either, Mama. Tootsie. Bonnie Thacker says she don't like it either. Mama is more of a meat girl. Yeah, Mama likes pork chops and just your basic, Southern cooking. That's what we're all about. But sometimes you just have to venture out. And one of the reasons I chose today to fix this is because we do have leftover pizza. We have some, what else is in there, Mama? You got cheese sticks and all kinds of good food in there. We really was like, Mama said, you ain't going to cook with all this other stuff here, are you? And I said, well, tonight would be a good night to try that imitation crab casserole. And like I told y'all, this is new for me as it is for you all. I have not made this yet. So we may do some we'd rathers at the end, like we should have done this. Well, hook it up, John. Have I got the wrong topper?
I might have put them wrong because
The new one has got a different base inside there. The old one's got a...
Yeah. But
This is the... Hand me the one that goes with that one too, Mama. Thank you, ma'am.
Get what you need.
Oh, the challenge is real for life sometimes. Now I'm going to dump my cabbage back out. Because you don't want to jam your blade up. Okay. Take 2. Cabbage chopping. Y'all know we don't ever edit. What you see is what you get. Because that's what we're about. Real life. What do? we share with you. Okay.
Oh, I've got the right one.
Yeah, there's only 2. We done messed up on 1, so surely we can get one of them right, Mama. Oh, look there! When you use the right pieces, it all comes together. Now, this is a rule break right off the bat that I'm doing, as you all know me. The recipe said 2 cups of raw cabbage finely shredded. Now, y'all know I don't like to shred. And this is chopped, so this is what I'm going with. So, it's up to you all. And I've never done 2 cups of cabbage. I've never worried about the measurements on cabbage. So, this will be my first measuring of cabbage. So I'm going to call that a good cut. And
You may not have 2 cups.
No, probably not, Mama. But this will be enough. I'm using a smaller bowl than it calls for. So, we'll see. Whatever this makes right here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead. Now, I started to put the celery in there too, but I'm not going to because I will kind of try to measure it out too. Hello, China Mama. Hello, Joyce Moyer. How are you?
That cabbage sure smells good.
It's not going to be too shy of a cut, Mama. Because I'm going to scrape that out. So, we're about right. Cabbage does smell good, Mama. Mama, wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it just be hilarious if you taste this and it becomes your favorite thing?
Yeah, that would be.
And we'll be like, Mama's wanting that crab again, people. I know I have to make it once a week.
Oh, no. I don't believe it'll work that way.
I don't either, Mama. Because I'll tell you what Mama's already done. She's done made up her mind she don't like it. So it would have to be out of this world amazing for her to even consider it, wouldn't it, Mama?
Yeah, I don't. That's not my kind of food.
Mama don't like any newness like that, do you?
I just don't like hot fish like that, except breaded.
But now you'll eat that catfish hot.
Yeah, I like it if it's breaded, not unbreaded.
There's another rule break. This says it calls for 1/4 cup of celery sliced thin.
Oh, and that's more than 1/4 cup.
I might go ahead and I was going to put this in here, but let me see what I can do with slicing it. It might be good sliced. What do you think, Mama? Or would you? Well, you don't want to eat this anyway.
I've got no comments on this.
No, Mama's not mad over it or nothing. She just ain't too talkative, but if she doesn't say it, I don't care. So.
No. I got plenty to eat without having to worry about that. 1/4 cup.
Yeah, I want to see when I was going to slice it, but then I didn't even like it when I looked at it. This is what happens when you do a live new recipe. You just winging it along. But I'm okay with winging it. I'm okay with winging it. I am going to put some of these leaves in here just for that extra flavor. Use those leaves because they got flavor. Y'all been throwing your celery leaves away? Don't do that. It says sliced thin, so this will be the equivalent thereof. Chop well. That smells like Thanksgiving. Now this is supposed to be 1/4 of a cup. And this will about hit target. Just a little bit more, and I won't wipe it out. I'll just leave it in there. Now then, the next thing it calls for is 1.5 cups of cheddar cheese. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. 1.5 cups of cheddar cheese. And then we put a little on top. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Then I was going to use this cup. Okay. I'm just going to use this cup into the half. And yeah, that was a little over half maybe, but I'm using it. The next thing it calls for is 8 ounces cream cheese softened. What's the verdict?
We'll see what you think.
It wouldn't hurt if we put it in the microwave for just a cheating second there. A cheating second. You know, if you don't lay your cream cheese out like you're supposed to, and let it gently come to a softening.
We just gonna make it sauce fish. We had it laid out earlier.
Let it come to a softening. You can put it in the microwave, but don't over microwave. You don't want liquid. You truly want to get that softened cream cheese. Is all you're looking for. You know, there was no seeds. That was a good little thing. Okay, now this is just a sweet pepper. It calls for 8 ounces of cream cheese, 1/4 cup of sour cream, half of mayo. I thought this calls for some red pepper. Did it not even call for these, Mama?
You told me to get them out, that's all I know.
I think one recipe did call for it. This one must not have been the one. I put them in there. Living around the edge.
Now try your spatula.
The other recipe I had for crab casserole did say some red pepper. Try it. Oh, yeah, Mom. That's just perfect. Have you made this before, Mama didn't tell me?
Oh, sure I have.
So I'm just going to dump this in as a freebie. This is just a little extra. You can omit this if you don't want to, because it's not a part of the original.
I thought sure you told me to do that.
Well, I did tell you for sure, because I'm looking over here on the recipe for it and can't find it either, thinking, I know it said it. It did say it in one of the recipes, but not this one. It's all new, folks. So now we're down to 1/4 cup of sour cream, and right here is our sour cream.
I got spoons over there.
Okay. And there's about a little over 1/4 cup in here. So I'm just going to eyeball this, but I'm going to tell you all the real recipe says 1/4, and you all can measure it. Right here is 1/4 cup. And let's see if I can do the upside down measurement. If y'all know about this little hack, let's say you want to put honey in something or anything else. This is 1/4 cup. So I'll just bury this down in here, just like that. And then I'll just fill that hole with sour cream. And that's going to be measurement of 1/4 cup right there. See how easy that works. And that way you don't have to mess up a cup and dig it out. That right there works. Okay, back to the drawing board. 1/4 cup of mayo. So we'll do the same thing with the mayo. Make me a little 1/4 hole. And then I'll just put our mayonnaise in there. And I'll put just whatever's left there on that ledge. Okay, so that's 1/4 mayo, 1/4 sour cream, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I think that's what's in this bottle. So the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm going to call that 1. I'm going to call that 2. I'm going to call that empty bottle.
Oh, I better get one out, hadn't I?
And here's the 8 ounces of cream cheese softened. Every little drop goes in the pool. 1/2 teaspoon of soy sauce. And this is the reduced less sodium soy sauce. You can buy different kinds. This is calls for 1/2 teaspoon of soy sauce. So y'all know 1/2 teaspoon is just a dash. And this is less sodium. Oh.
Here's the
Speak up, John.
juice if they need.
Here's the juice. See, Mama's got one on hand. This is the box I tell you it comes in. And then when you open it, here's your little bottle. And it stays frozen. Now, we need, it says 1/4 teaspoon of garlic. I'm going to use minced garlic. Mama, it's right there on that bottom shelf.
I've got it right here for you.
You are the best, Mama. So this is just going to be, what did I say? 1/4 teaspoon of minced garlic. Y'all can use powder. I can't. If you use minced, you'll probably get a little more garlicky flavor anyway, which will be fine. 1 pinch of kosher salt or salt to taste.
Kosher sunset.
This is kosher salt, 1 pinch, but I'm going to put enough that will flavor it all. And that's about 2 good pinches.
That garlic is powerful.
Powerful stuff, Mama. That'll you'll be able to tell you eat some garlic with that.
That'll open up your sinuses.
It will. Trying to make you proud, Mama. Getting all this cleaned up a little bit.
I've cleaned up what I could.
Now, the fun part. Let's mix this up. So all this together is going to make that casserole. Casserole. Crab casserole, it's called. So we're just going to mix it up. The oven's been preheated to 350. It says cook it for 30 minutes, but normally we can shave off at least 8 minutes whenever we're cooking in the Easy Bake, because it just doesn't take that long in the Easy Bake because it's a smaller oven, and that's the reason we use it so much. And our Easy Bake, I get this question every time I mention it. It's KitchenAid convection with air fryer. It's on our Amazon link. We do love it. We recommend it. We use it. And it just makes cooking easier. We use it year round, but we definitely use it in the summer because you don't have to heat your whole big oven and heat your whole house up. And that's a plus for us. Well, it's for me. Mama might want it hot. Do you want it hotter, Mama?
Yeah, I like it.
Even in July, you want to heat up? Mama probably would. She wears a big old woolly house coat year round. So every Christmas I usually have to buy her a new one because she's pretty well worn out. I bought her an extra woolly one this year. It's got a zipper and goes all the way to her ankles. I said, I'm going to keep you warm. And she wears it. This seems dry, but once the cabbage gets hot, a lot of liquid's going to come out of it. And once your cheese melts and all those things get in there, I think it's going to be a lot like what we see at the...
And it looks pretty like that for a salad.
Do you want to taste it, Mom?
No, thank you. I don't think I can.
Are you going to taste it when it's done, Mama? Are you even going to try it?
It's just a cordon.
Are you even going to try it, Mama?
I don't know if I've tried or not. I'm not making no promises.
Oh, Lordy. So you want to mix this thoroughly. And I think I have. I think I've got all the bits and pieces together. And it smells good. So this is not a 9x13 because it won't fit as good in the Easy Bake. But I'm going to spray this with just a little bit of olive oil spray. And this is just going to keep it from sticking, make clean up a little easier.
That big can it's in there is garlic spray too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, be careful about it.
I won't use it, Mama. This may not all fit in my container because I said I've got a little bit smaller one, or it may just be a little thicker, and I may have to cook it a little longer. We're going to learn right now together. We'll see. Most things we make in this with no problem that calls for 9x13. It's just a little thicker. Now, I know some of you all and Mama are not looking forward to this, but I am. I love it. I
A lot
love.
of people love crab, and I just happen to be one that don't. So.
I love it, and I get it when it's available if I go somewhere, because it's just a nice little treat. But I have to admit, the ones I've had, I don't think had cabbage in it, but it may have. I don't know if I've ever had it with cabbage. That was one ingredient I was a little surprised. The only thing I added, the lights just blinker in my.
I think they got a little dim or something.
This fit fine as usual. This little, probably, is this an 8.5 by something, Mama?
I really don't know. I can't.
It matches up with most everything that we have tried for a 9 by 13 with no problem. Okay. Clean them sides. Clean them sides. Don't want to cook it like that because that will burn. Ain't got no time for that mess. And it won't look pretty. Will it, Mama?
No.
Go mash it down in there. Just like that. Now, folks, that's it. There it is. We're going to find out in about 20 minutes. We're going to give it a look-see. You going to put it in there, Mama?
Oh, sure. I'm
See, even when Mama's not going to eat, she's willing to give all the assistance. This over here is way behind. And if this is what you all see, that's the reason sometimes I probably miss y'all's comments. Because mine over here is just now handing it off to Mama. So that sometimes, I guess, could be an issue. I don't know. I've never done it and watched it. But I can see it. I'm going to get a dish towel and clean up Mama's mess because she will. I don't want to embarrass her in front of her friends. She'll say, "Did you see him cook and not even clean?" I tell you, I've raised him better than that, and he don't act no better.
You need more cheese.
Yeah, on top, we're going to sprinkle a little bit more cheese. I may have been supposed to have reserved a little bit of that cheese for the top because it says sprinkle the remainder, but I'll just get some of my thing because I don't have any remainder because I put it all in there. And that's just the way that went. But I'm looking forward to this because if this taste is good as it does when you order it at a restaurant or if you get it off a Chinese buffet, then it'll be great to have it at home every once in a while. And like I said, a lot of you all do not like the imitation crab. That's fine. Use lump crab, use canned crab. There's all kinds of options out there. As I've said before, we don't have access to cans of lump crab and stuff. We would have to go to the big city to get those things. And we haven't. So let's see what you all are up to. We got a spell, folks, to wait for this to cook. Now, Alexa, set a timer for 25 minutes, please. So we're going to have...
25 minutes. 7 minutes. I just put it down 20 minutes.
That's okay. She'll tell us if... we'll check it, but... Okay. So we're going to have to wait a few minutes. Or do y'all want me to show you a picture of the finished product? Would you rather not wait that long? Well, thank you, Patricia. Hi from Philadelphia, Peggy Strong. What's your weather like up there? I love Philadelphia. We went to Philadelphia several years ago, and we loved it. We went and seen the Liberty Bell and done all that touristy stuff. Have you ever seen the Liberty Bell, Peggy? Seems like when you live somewhere that has something, a lot of times you're the last to see it or whatever. Rita, thank you for those stars. Rita Lane, thank you for the stars. How can I get the chopper? Erica, the chopper is Tupperware, and it's in the catalog. I think all the time, and it's on Mama's link, and I'll post the link afterwards, or you can go on our page, and the link is on there. Every month, her link changes. So, Tupperware World goes to Wednesday, the last Wednesday of the month, except now this month, they extended to Thursday because they had trouble. Tupperware really does care about the customers, and if that last day of the month comes and people's trying to scramble, and sometimes you get a big push, they want to make sure you get your stuff, and they want to, not disappoint you, because even though they can go ahead and put it on sale the next day and take the price up, they would rather you get it at a good price. So I like that about them. Thank you for the stars, Tamara. Y'all are so kind. We use our stars. We buy church cookbooks and we give them back to y'all during cook-alongs. And we'll be doing another cook-along. Now, Mama's bought her white cake mix. She's ready for the next cook-along, and we're going to do that cake mix that someone sent us a recipe in for the orange cake. And I think it's going to taste delicious. Can't wait. Linda Watson says, I want sugar. Yeah, that's what I didn't put in that, Mama. I didn't put no sugar.
Uh-oh.
Just, if you don't care, sprinkle over the top of that, just sprinkle some sugar. Because I skipped past the sugar and was coming back to it. So it's 16 ounces. Now the sugar it says to put in there probably won't make a huge difference because it says 2 teaspoons of sugar. So we're just going to cover the top of this one with sugar, and that's going to serve our purpose today. Let's go over this recipe in case y'all want to write it down. And I'll try to get it posted. Miss Nola posts the recipes, and so does Miss Donna. So they help manage the page, and they answer questions. So you'll probably see them on here, and they do a great job. So this is called the crab casserole. 16 ounces of crab meat. You can use any kind you want. 2 cups of raw cabbage, finely shredded. I chopped mine. 1/4 cup of celery sliced thin. I chopped mine. You see how much easier the chopper is. 1.5 cups of cheddar cheese. We did that. 8 ounces of cream cheese softened. We did that. 1/4 cup of sour cream. We did that. 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. And we just used Duke's, but we would have used whatever we had if we didn't have it. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. 1/2 teaspoon of soy sauce. I use reduced sodium. I always try to buy reduced sodium. Every once in a while I pick up the wrong thing, but if I can reduce the sodium, I do. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic, and you can use garlic powder, minced garlic, whatever your garlic preference is, or you can squeeze press your own. 2 teaspoons of sugar. I did leave that out, and a pinch or so to taste of kosher salt. Now we're baking this on 350 degrees. And it says to bake it for 30 minutes. We're going to check ours at 20 and at 25 and just keep looking at it from there. Just combine all the ingredients in a bowl, spray your casserole dish, and pour it in there. That can't get any simpler. When you pull it out, sprinkle the top with cheddar cheese and let it melt. You don't even have to put it back in the oven. To me, this sounded very simple. And I had all the ingredients on hand, and I'm sure you do too. They're just basic ingredients. Well, thank you for those stars. They're just basic ingredients for... we had a party. Yeah. Thank you for the stars party. Mama, we had a party.
Oh, and I missed it.
You missed it, Mama. You missed the party. You don't like cooked fish. You didn't get to see the party.
I cleaned it up.
Of course, Mama's cleaning it up. Hey Rita, how are you? Just a little bit more. Thank you, Rita. Rita has been a cheerleader for me. Thank you, Rita. That was wonderful. See, this is behind. Mama, you'll get to see the star party over here, maybe. Do you all see the star party? It looks like maybe. Mama, see, you can get a repeat here. Let's see what y'all are saying over here. I enjoy watching your lives. Thank you. Well, thank you, Richard and Melissa McGaffey. Thank you so much. Have you ever had salmon casserole? Elaine, maybe we don't have cooked fish. I really can't tell you why. I have no idea why we don't have it. Do you, Mama?
I don't like it. Get that off from me.
You see, if I do put her on there, I get in trouble. Mama don't like cooked fish, hot fish, except for catfish. And I don't understand really myself. She can explain it better. She'll eat whiting. She'll eat pollock fried, and it's hot.
If it's breaded real good, but not just a plain fish.
If it's breaded real good, she'll eat it. But she does not like crab meat. She does not like crab legs. She does not like any kind of shellfish. She just don't like it. Is there a reason why I don't never see the stars parties? Sherry, that's been a question ever since they started them. I do not know. I don't always see them either. I don't know if there's a formula for who gets to see them or how that really works. But I have been on other videos of other people, and they'll say, oh, we had a star party, and other people say, oh, they've seen it, and I haven't seen it. So I don't understand how that works either, but I do know I don't see the same comments you all do. And like sometimes you all will have a big discussion going. Like the other night when they was wanting me to, everybody kept wanting me to show the film. I didn't see any of those comments until after I read them, and then I'm like, yeah, there were several of them, but I don't see them. I just don't see them. And then sometimes it freezes up, and then I have to scroll y'all ahead. So, Cheryl, she is a beautiful lady, isn't she? Maybe that's the secret to being sweet, not eating fish much. Hi, John and Mama. She don't like them either, Mama. Who said that? Patty says, me neither, Mama. A lot of people don't. I knew when I brought this recipe out that there'd be a lot of y'all who probably wouldn't like it, but I did know there'd be a lot of you who would, because it's a popular dish. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But isn't that the way with everything? You know, now Mama loves chocolate candy. I will eat a bite, maybe two, but I'm not really crazy about chocolate fudge. Peanut butter fudge, now yes. Mama loves chocolate fudge. I don't like it. Mama loves a cake that she makes that has hard icing on it. What's it called, Mama?
Yeah, I call it, it's like chocolate candy icing I cook, and I call it a poke cake. I take a wooden spoon handle and job in it and pour all in it. My mama used to.
And I don't care for it either. Barely. I mean, I'll eat it. I'll eat it by
itself. It's like the icing tastes like chocolate.
Hilda, I do too. Crab legs are good.
Your daddy eat frog legs.
Sherry, is it saying, did I just read that right? Somebody said Mama Judd passed away. Is that true? Is that what I read? Oh, I hate that. I really like Mama Judd. Oh, I like both of them. They were classic singers. It is. It's better to me. Tina, I don't know what you was answering, but I'm from Maryland. We eat lots of crab. Yeah, Sandra. See, that's one thing I would love to do is come to some coastal place that has good seafood. I love, like when we used to go to Myrtle Beach every year. That was my thing to do. I think, oh, we'll get some good seafood this week. Not Mama. Mama didn't have no part of it. She said, I hope they have some catfish. I said, Mama.
I eat steak or catfish.
I said, Mama, catfish ain't really a good, ocean fish. But she would eat that at least. Now, Mama loves catfish. I don't know. And it's, catfish are bottom feeders, kind of. I want the recipe for the... Oh, now, Mama, they're wanting the recipe for that chocolate icing.
Oh, I don't... It's just like candy icing. I don't know now what it is.
Oh, that's awful. It's true. I did read it correctly. I wasn't questioning who put it on here. I was just, is it true? Is that what I'm reading? I hate that so bad. Let's pray for their family. Let's pray for all them.
What's her name? No.
No, it's Naomi. would salmon casserole be similar to tuna casserole? I would say so. I would think so. My aunt used to make, when I was a kid, she would make any kind of pasta, either elbow or bow tie or tuna casserole. And I liked it. And I said, Mama, will you make some of that? No, I don't eat that.
I made one tuna casserole one time. And I got sick trying to fix it. And I wouldn't eat it because the way it smelled, and I never have fixed it.
Lobster would be good in this, Lori. Just took a big ham off the smoker, made stuffed mushrooms, yellow squash. Oh, Amanda, that sounds wonderful. I make Texas sheet cake. You pour the chocolate icing over it, and it tastes like fudge. I think it's what Mama makes. I bought groceries last night to make a hot crab dip. Yummy. Hey, Angela, that's one of the things that got me interested in this, is I was seeing some hot crab dip. And I thought, now I like hot crab dip. And I thought, I could make that. And I thought, I think I could make this casserole that's on here. I think the hot crab dip said to put the red peppers in there. Am I right? Because that's where I got red peppers from somewhere, and they wasn't on my recipe, so I just read that.
Oh, how did you read it off and tell me for peppers and to get it out?
Because I was telling it by memory, Mama.
Oh,
now I need them red peppers, because I knew I had them red and orange peppers in there.
Oh,
and I thought, go ahead and get those out. I love your video. Please keep making them. Well, thank you. Thank you, Tyler. We'll try to keep making them as long as the Lord allows us to make them. We enjoy them, and you all are a part of our family. And, sometimes, you think, well, you video every day, and you think, well, I'll skip a day. And then Tupperware will send you a thing about your algorithm. You've missed so many.
Not Tupperware,
Facebook. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all ramble around. Anyway, and you think, well, but we love it. We enjoy it. We really do. We enjoy being with y'all, and we enjoy sharing with y'all. We just don't cook every day. And some of y'all want us to cook every day, and that's just not, we just don't do that. Coffee time is just more about just getting together and talking and cooking and planting.
There wasn't no cooking at the very beginning.
No, I didn't do any cooking in the beginning. So it just evolved into that. But really, it's just about sharing each other and enjoying each other and just getting around and enjoying. It's not about coffee. A lot of people, I don't drink coffee. Would I like your show? I said, I don't know if you'll like it or not, but it's not about the coffee. I mean, I do mention coffee a lot, and I drink it every time, but it's more just about the time. Just about the time together. Friendship, get together and talk a minute. And that's what it's really all about. It's just getting together and talking. And taking a break from this old crazy world we're living in. Beautiful, beautiful world. We're blessed with this world. Yeah. We're blessed where we live. We're blessed with so much. But yeah, we got some craziness going on sometimes. And it's just good to escape. I've never seen a time in my life when, 6-year-old kids need a day planner to keep up with their schedule. It's unreal. And it seems like sports and stuff that kids, when I was in school, it was like they practiced and it was, now it's like it's a job. Every day, Saturday, Sunday included. And they go on these trips and they're on 2 or 3 teams. They're not just on their school sports team anymore. They're on these other teams, and it's just a whole lot different than what I remember as a child. And it seems like everybody is so busy. Busy. Everybody's always got something to do and somewhere to be and somewhere to go. And as parents and grandparents and caregivers of children, somebody got to take them, so you all are always on the go too. I work with a girl, and her daughter's an athlete, and she goes into all these, and I think, wow. How do y'all do it? I admire you. I really do. Well, I'm going to tell y'all, this little iPad
didn't work.
First of all, it didn't work to record with, and I don't know if the iPad is old and it needs updated. or what, but it did not record. Well, I mean, it did, but it was chopped up in, because this is the same internet connection on the phone as on the iPad. You'd think it would work similarly. But this is so far behind.
Whoa.
This is so far behind, I can't use it for comments either. Now, I know some people do, but this is quite a bit behind, so it would be hard for me to really communicate on that kind of delay.
You've got a new.
And so I just now dropped it on here. That took a while, didn't it? Oh, mercy. What a mess. Anyway, it is what it is.
You have talked almost 20 minutes.
Do you notice Mama didn't say, it's almost ready? She said, you have talked almost 20 minutes. Mama, I never did say I couldn't talk.
No, you can talk.
She just keeps doubling down, don't she? Mama's not a big talker like me. And you know, a lot of times when we come on here, I am cooking. But Mama cooks every bit she wants to. Don't you, Mom?
It's not near ready looking.
What are you looking for? Just hot and bubbly?
Yeah, it's not.
We'll close that door and it'll stay hot in there. Put it on there about 5 more minutes. We'll give it a try, and Alexa will tell us at 25 minutes so we can give it another look. Sunday, I want to be... Does that say Sunday or someday? I think it may. It says Sunday. I went to my friend's mom's wake, and this guy was there. Used to work by surprises. Mary, I can't read all that, but I'm sorry. Sorry for your loss. Sounds good. I love crab, shrimp. I do too. Now, crayfish, I've not tried, Melba, really, to be honest with you. But catfish, even when I was in Louisiana, I didn't try the crayfish. But I do love fish. I like casseroles. Hi, John and Mama. So happy to be a part of the life. Well, thank you, Maggie. We're glad to have you. Thank you, Nana, thank you so much. Says she's glad to be watching. We're glad to have y'all. As soon as we get this out of the oven and it's done, I can see it bubbling from here. So
the edges are, but it's not in the center like it should.
As soon as we get this out and it's bubbling, I'll taste it. Mama probably won't.
That's right. You'll taste it.
I'll be sitting here eating a delicious homemade crab casserole, and Mama will be eating cheese sticks and marinara sauce from last night's supper. Or not before last supper.
I won't complain.
No, because that's what she said was having tonight anyway. I said, Mama, what do you want to cook? She said, we'll just cook tomorrow. She said, I ain't really want nothing. And she said, we got that pizza in there and those cheese sticks. Let's just have that. We'll sit and talk. And I said, you know, tonight, since you're not hungry anyway and don't care if we eat or not, it'd be a good night to try that crab I've been wanting to try. And she said, well, right here it is. Thawed out and ready. Because I laid it in the refrigerator. You get it frozen. I laid it in the refrigerator last Wednesday, wasn't it, or Thursday?
I don't remember that. I don't keep
because I was going to make it. Tuna, crab, lobster, salmon, crayfish. I love those too, Kathy. But I don't think try the crayfish. Bonnie, oh yummy! Thank you for sharing. Bonnie, did you share something and I missed it? Have y'all had okra hash? Bonnie, are you holding out a secret on us, Bonnie? Share that recipe. Okra hash. It says I like crab salad and crab ragoons. Oh, Lisa, I've got to get a ragoon recipe. I would love to make those. I love those crab ragoons that they have. They're so good, and I believe they would be easy to make. You just have to learn how to fold them. And could you bake them, or would they have to be deep fried? Do you think, Lisa Morrow? Do you make them? Lisa, you may be my link to the ragoon world if you have a recipe. I know you can look them up, and I have looked them up, but they seem more complicated when I'm just reading them. getting ready to go to my granddaughter's birthday dinner. Linda, you tell your granddaughter we said happy birthday. Hi, John and Momma. I'm in Savannah, Georgia. Teddy Joe Smith, we love Savannah. It's beautiful. You live in a beautiful city. Oh, Myrtle Beach. Let's see who said that. Is that Heidi Ramirez or Hilda Ramirez? We love Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach is kind of like a second home for us. Hasn't been the past few years. Boy, did you hear her jump in on that?
We've not been in a while.
It was up until 19. Yeah. 2019 was our last Myrtle Beach trip. But we went in 18, 19. We didn't go anymore because of the Rona. But we love Myrtle Beach. Absolutely love it. Like I've told y'all before, we always, every year, went to Myrtle Beach. And then we would, every other year or so, we might go somewhere different. We call that vacation. Myrtle Beach was just, that's the week we go to Myrtle Beach. It's kind of like just, it's on the calendar to get ready. It's just like Christmas. That's when we go to Myrtle Beach. We're going to go. So we love Myrtle Beach. We love Myrtle Beach. We used to know the people where we stayed at the hotel, and they would call us and say, "Are y'all coming down?" And we'd say, "Yeah, we'll be there." I'm having pinto beans. Mama and I were just talking about that today. I'm having pinto beans, fried potatoes, coated in meal. Whoa. Back up. Davania Mason. Come closer. I'm having pinto beans, fried potatoes, coated in meal, and barbecue pork chops in Quebec, Tennessee. What do you do with them taters, girl? You fry them, you cut them up, and you put them in milk or egg, and you put them in meal. What do you do with that? Devania, don't leave us hanging. Give us that recipe for them fried taters and meal. I think that sounds wonderful. Don't you, Mama?
Yeah.
We'd like to have that. You fry them. Now, I know how to do fried potatoes. So, you could put them in an egg wash.
Well, she has stopped.
You could probably put them in flour, put them in an egg wash, and then drop them in breadcrumbs and fry them. Is that what you do? You've got my wheels spinning. I really enjoy your accents.
That skin at the center don't look like it. It's just...
That looks perfect, Mama. You just ain't never seen it in real life.
Well, I ain't.
Myrna, you mean you think we have an accent? I've heard that before. Let me show you what this looks like now, folks. Tell me that don't look delicious. Seeing that cheese that was in it is come up to the top. But I'm going to go ahead and, just like they suggested on the recipe, and I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit more of this fresh shredded cheddar cheese straight out of this bag right on top of here. Not too much, just a little. Mama, you just got one plate out.
Yeah.
One fork.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least get 2 forks.
I might get another fork.
At least get 2 forks, Mama.
I don't know if I can taste it or not.
I think the word you were looking for is will. I don't know if I will taste it or not. Is that what you was looking for?
No, I just don't want to get sick thinking about it.
Oh, did you hear, folks? She don't get sick just thinking about it. Alexa, thank you. We're so glad to have her back. We missed her.
Literally. And good evening.
She's glad to be back. She keeps talking to us. Okay.
It is pretty with that pink.
Alexa, stop.
Thank you.
It is pretty what?
With the pinks and...
Oh, Mama, it's pretty with all of it, and it tastes wonderful if it's as good as it is. So, I'm going to get right here in this corner. I want to put this camera down here so you can watch me spill it, because it's too hot to cut. It should set for a minute. But I've done kept you on here talking, like Mama said, for over 20-some minutes. And I'm sure y'all got better things to do.
I think it needs to bake longer. I don't know what it looks like.
Mama, this is what it looks like. Ask my friends. They've eaten it before. Friends, ain't this what it's supposed to look like? Yes, John, it is. See, they're saying it, Mama.
Sure they're saying it. Let's see you eat it now.
Oh, Mama's got a challenge on the board. Well, Mama, let's bless it. We'll bless your pizza too while we're at it, because I know you ain't gonna have. I'd feel better if you go and get your pizza out and heat it up so that people wouldn't think I starved you out.
I'm not really hungry right now, so I'd rather wait. I'm not.
Besides that, she's gonna love this, and she'll be having a little plate of this.
Probably not.
Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for the nourishment of our bodies, dear Lord, and we just thank you for all your many, many blessings, Lord. And we just ask you to pray. We ask you to be with each and every prayer request that has been turned in, dear Lord. Those both spoken and unspoken, dear Lord. And just pray that you'll always be with us and lead and guide and direct us. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, Mama, I'm going to taste it, and then I'm going to tell you whether it tastes like it should. And then you can choose to taste it
Or not.
I didn't say that.
I said that.
So now here, folks, I've got a bite of all of it. Look at that cheese. Look at that.
Ooh.
Don't that make a good commercial?
Oh, wow.
Look at this. Look at this. So there it is. There's a bite of it. See, you see your crab. You get your cream cheese in there. All those goodnesses. Let's see if it's hot. It's hot, but... Okay. I'm going to tell y'all. It don't taste like the one I get a lot of times where I get, but I have had some just about like this in restaurants. But where I put that pepper in there, I do taste a little bit of that sweet pepper. And it's not bad. But if you're used to what you're used to, that pepper flavor did come through. But look at that big chunk of crab.
Is it not supposed to be in there? Is that what makes it different?
What?
The pepper you put in it.
I can taste the sweet red pepper and the yellow pepper in it. So if you want it to taste just like the copycat version of your favorite place, leave the pepper out. But as an addition, I find it to be good. Yep, that's what I'm tasting. Mama, once you get a little fork.
I don't know if I can get that down or not. The thoughts of it.
Now, just for the record, she's not has any preconceived notions about how this is going to taste. She's going into it open-minded. Not at all. She's already got it in her head she don't like it, but that's what Mama does. She always puts in her head she does not like it. It's delicious, folks.
I don't like hot fish taste.
It don't taste like hot fish. It really don't.
Here it goes. I'm going to take one little tiny speck of yours. Well, it ain't as bad as I thought.
And that, folks, is a compliment. See, Mama, I told you, it's not horrible. It's not tuna fishy.
No.
You don't taste like tuna fish, and it doesn't have a bad fishy taste. It's just like a casserole.
Yeah. It's better than I thought it was, but I still wouldn't want to eat it. No. It's
I can't win.
Don't pick on me. I can't help it.
Mama, you're a funny little lady. Why don't you take another bite?
No, thank you.
Now, you all heard her say it was good.
I
And
said
that's
it
Mama.
wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
And that's you saying it's good. Trust me. Y'all know Mama's rating plan. With her already with such a preconceived notion she was going to hate it. If she hadn't have loved it or liked it, she would have said, I knew that would be, oh yeah. But she still won't eat it just because she knows there's a bite of fish in there. Right, Mama?
Yeah.
Why don't you taste it one more taste?
Oh, thank you. I don't want no more of it.
Okay.
You can have it all. You'll have to call in a friend to help you eat that.
I may have to. I might take it to lunch.
Bribe them ladies to eat some of it.
Bribe them. You have to have tough skin to be around Mama. She'll tell you. She's sweet, but she's direct, aren't you, Mama?
Yeah. When you don't like something.
So what does it taste like, Mama? Do you explain it to them?
It's not fishy like tuna, and it don't smell. That part I was.
And it tastes awful?
No, it don't taste awful, but it's just a taste I wouldn't want to eat. It ain't bad.
What's it taste like to you?
It's like some kind of casserole, chicken or cabbage or something. It just.
So basically, what you're saying to
it's
everybody,
just a crab.
what you're basically saying is it's as good as any other casserole you've ever eaten. But you know there's crab in it, so therefore you ain't gonna be able to eat it.
No. Your mind plays tricks on you.
Do you folks think you're ever gonna see a tuna casserole here?
No, I won't fix it.
I may fix one sometime.
I might not be here when you fix it.
We'll catch her going on a trip.
It smells. And I can't smell.
We'll catch her going on a trip and we'll fix us some tuna casserole. Mama, I really ain't surprised at all. I didn't think you would eat it. But knowing you got plenty to eat and knowing you already said, I don't care. I ain't eating it anyway. Don't fix it if you want to. I'm eating that pizza. And now she's even backed out on the pizza. Folks, I'm going to say give it 2 thumbs up. I'm going to say, if you want the original version, leave the sweet peppers out because you can taste them once they got hot and went through there. But it is a sweet pepper, not like a bell pepper, not like a green bell pepper. I do taste that in there, and where she put the sugar on top, that could have changed it a little bit because there is that little bit of sweetness to it, but it did turn out about like I expected it. It does taste like the Chinese restaurant's crab casserole, and I'm sure they put a little twist on theirs wherever we get it from, different places, because I've tasted it different places, and it does taste different at different places. The cabbage is probably in there.
You don't taste
In the one that I eat, but I didn't know it because I can taste it. Tastes like this, so I'm sure there's probably has cabbage in it too. And I just didn't know it, but it's good. It's good. If you like it, I'm gonna say make it. I'm gonna say 2 thumbs up. If you don't like fish, heated, crab, or otherwise, I don't think she wants it. Let's go, and I'll let Mama get her some cheese sticks because that's really what.
I really don't want nothing right now. So.
She really don't want nothing. Mama, you think I've talked long enough? I mean, if you think I should talk 5 or 10 more minutes, I will.
No, I think their ears are hurting now. What you talk.
Folks, thank you for putting up with us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. If you like crab meat or casserole of any kind, I think this is a keeper. We'll try to get the recipe up. Someone asked about recipes. They're usually in the video or at the top of the video. So y'all have a great evening. This is a beautiful day. I'm going to go sit on the porch and drink some iced tea. That's what I'm going to do. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Love somebody. And I'll see you all probably in the morning for Sunday School Highlights. Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And good luck with your fish if you like it and eat it.
I'm going to go so she can eat this whole thing. She'll dive right into it. Bye, y'all.